Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, we saw that buyers held ES above the previous VPOC of 1980 half, which tells us that buyers are still in control, and that ended up resulting in a push to a new all-time high. So at this point, today is really going to be the test to see if these new highs can be sustained. And if the market holds above 83 quarter to 84 quarter, it would tell us that buyers are in firm control. And at the same time, we also have several econ reports out this morning that can serve as a catalyst for a directional push. So we have the existing home sales and Philly Fed survey out at 9 a.m. Central, jobless claims out at 7:30 a.m. Central in pre-market, and those are the econ reports that can serve as a catalyst for a directional push. But for now, looking at the price action, buyers remain in firm control above 83 quarter to 84 quarter, and we'll be using 79 quarter to 81 quarter as the micro bull bear zone. So that's really the main line in sand for buyers at this point if we're going to continue to see higher prices. So on the upside, if we hold above pre-market support, then we'll be targeting a move up to 90 half to 92 half and potentially 95 half. And we also have to keep in mind that there is no hard resistance above this 1986 level from yesterday's high, right? ES is making fresh all-time highs, so there is no hard resistance. So these are simply areas where the range could, somewhat get exhausted, but it doesn't mean that the buying has to shut off at initial resistance or that we even have to get a rotation. We could just as easily go higher up towards 95, 95 half, and then start balancing. So, that's an important point to keep in mind that ES is making fresh all-time highs. So if you are going to take a short setup, it has to be something that's confirmed in real time, and you can take it against some levels that develop in real time. And if the price action gets bearish and ES starts breaking below pre-market support and below 79 quarter to 81 quarter, because then you would have some real resistance that you can lean on. So as long as we hold above micro bull bear zone, the market can still make new fresh highs, and in the event of a break below the 79 quarter 81 quarter zone, that would tell us that the market is now getting weak, and sellers could press at these prices. And on the downside, the minimum objective would be 73 to 75, but in the event of a strong break below the micro bull bear zone, most likely the market will go down towards that 65.75 to 67.75 zone. We have an open gap at 67.5, naked VPOC 67 quarter, and then that can serve as a target on the downside in the event of a directional push below the micro bull bear zone. So we know that this market has been going up on light volume, and when a correction begins, it can be on decent momentum. So in the event that we do get a break below 79 quarter 81 quarter, we could actually end up going down and extending the range all the way down to that open gap, and then perhaps find responsive buyers on first test of the 65.75 to 67.75 zone. And because this market is overall bullish, even a downward move to support can still attract buyers at the support zones and result in some tradable bounces. 73 to 75 is a risky area at this point if it's a directional move lower, but 65.75 to 67.75 is a spot that can provide a fade setup, a long setup, for at least a tradable reaction back up towards 73 to 75, maybe even higher depending on how the day is shaping up in real time. So at this point, the focus is still going to be more on defensive long setups, but if the market does start breaking some of these key zones, then we can switch and get more aggressive and more active on the short side, looking for a move down towards 73.75 and 65.75 to 67.75. So those are the main ideas. Let's just see how the buyers maintain control here above pre-market support and micro bull bear. That'll give us a really good idea on just how strong the market really is. And based on that, we can either take a defensive long setup, or if we get a break, we'll focus more on the short side. So those are the main ideas heading into the day. Let's see how well the buyers can hold up the market this morning, and we'll take it from there.